Hello, this is a short tutorial on how to use Nifty Scores for Android. Um, it's easy to just go to the website and you can access it here. But basically what it is, it's an online app. There's nothing to download, nothing on your phone. It runs completely online, and it will run on anything that has access to the internet. So even though it was designed for Android, you Apple users can use it too. It'll run just fine on your iPhone or your iPad or any tablet, laptop, phone, whatever. So I would really like to see more people using it. And there's a lot of people that are using it now. We've only have a couple of teams holding out, and I like it because honestly, some of these score sheets are kind of hard to read after you've scratched out all the numbers and redid them and spilled beer on them. And anyway, the idea of this is that it eliminates any mistakes that I might make when I'm entering scores. So whatever comes in on this goes into the scoring system exactly as sent. And if there's a written score sheet and an electronic score, I'm always going to take the electronic score. It imports right into the system with no problems. So let's see, what else? I guess that's about it for now. So we're going to go ahead and all you have to do to get to it is just go to the website and select Nifty Scores for Android. And it'll load the app and you'll be ready to start using it. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. Okay, we're at the score sheet. You can zoom in or out to make it fit whatever works for you on your phone or whatever you're using. Let's see, we'll go with that. Ought to work pretty good with what we're doing now. So, okay, we'll just go with that. Okay, we've opened this up and we have a blank score sheet here all ready to use. So I'm just going to go through and set it up real quick. It looks a lot like your paper sheet. It's got the home on the left, away teams on the right, your team numbers here, and this is your lineup for the home team, lineup for the away team. So we'll just put in some random players here. I'm going to go with Jim Bentley. Let's see. How about Ed? And how about Andy Marino? And maybe Dennis Moore. And let's see. That doesn't really matter. Let's just pick one. How about Don Polato? Okay, so the home team lineup is set, and all the slots are filled in to the bottom of the sheet. Now we need to set up the away team, and so let's try Abby Bentley, and then how about maybe Mindy Bradford, and then let's see, how about Kim, and then maybe Misty, and how about we put in Jeremy Ross. Okay, so the total handicaps are here, 32.5, 33.3. The sheet's filled in. And the home team is going to be getting 7.2 handicap. So now let's say that you want to, a team has 6 players and they want to bring in a sub for the last 2 rounds. So to bring in a sub, you got your button here, and that's going to open up a red menu. And then from that red menu, you'll pick your sub to come in. Let's see, how about we go with Wade Bryant, and let's have him go in for, how about Mindy? So now Wade is already selected there, so wherever you touch that, he's going to go in for, in whatever field you touch, so be careful that you get it in the right spot. So we want him to go in for Mindy. I'm going to click on that, and when I do, you should see that handicap change as well. So, okay, here we go. Mindy's going out, Wade's coming in. Okay, so that handicap changed, and we got Wade Bryant up here. So now we want to put him in the last 2 rounds, so we'll select him again. And he's going to go in here for Mindy again. I'll click on her, switch that out, and the handicap will change again. So there we go. Now the sheet is all set up and ready to start scoring. We need team numbers. Let's say home team is 4 and the away team is, say, 8. Okay, so we're ready. Let's just assume here that Jim Bentley had a break and run in the first rack. So he's got 10, and Abby got 1. And you'll notice that there's no break and run or table run categories. Just put the X in there whenever there's a run, and the computer knows whether it's a break and run or a table run based on which round we're in, so don't worry about that. Okay, then let's see, Ed, how about he goes in here with a 7 and loses to Mindy. And then Andy wins against Kim 10-4. And then Dennis loses here to Misty 5-10. And then, okay, let's say Don broke dry. And then Jeremy came in and scored a table run. So there you have it. There's a table run for Jeremy. And on the other side over here was a break and run for Jim. Now if you get that, if you accidentally mark the wrong spot, no big deal. Just click it again and grab this empty bar, and there it goes. And then, okay, and the same with scores. So somebody comes along and say, yeah, Ed didn't have 7, he had 6. So all you got to do is just go switch that out like that. And that's about it. The sheet's filled out. We've got the first round in. And I'm going to stop here, and I'll fill out the rest of that sheet and come back here in just a minute. So that's it for now. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and filled out the sheet all the way to the bottom, all except for a couple of scores. One thing I didn't mention earlier was you got your running totals here. So everything's filled out down to the last couple of games here. Let's go ahead and set this up with maybe 10 there, and 7 for Kim, and then another 10, 7 there. So as you can see, the visiting team had 199 total points, and the home team had 185, and with their handicap they have a total of 201.56. So they win the night with their handicap. So the sheet's all filled in. Now, put your name or the team captain in here just so I'll know where it came from when it comes in. And I'll go ahead and put mine in. Okay, so now let's take one last look. Everything's filled out. Team numbers are in. Everything's filled out. All the yellow should be, everything in yellow should be filled out with the exception of the runouts, obviously. So, looks like it's all ready to go. And just go ahead and hit submit. And that's it.